So this is basically the first new video of 2026. I am finally all caught up on any old videos that I had that I needed to edit and post. Those are all edited, all posted. Now we are at brand new content. I have been posting new shorts that are new content, but other than that, this is the first longer video of 2026. Honestly, sitting back and editing all that from 2024 and 2025 was definitely difficult. I had absolutely no idea what was to come. And I even put that in some of my videos up in the corner of, hey, I have no idea what's to come. But we're gonna move on from that. What happened happened. I can't go back and change things. So we are going to keep moving forward because that's all we can do. So speaking of moving forward, I did release my new Valentine's Day word search. I attempted a crossword and I struggled with it so much. I don't exactly know what happened. I made it, got it almost to the end. When you go to create a book on Amazon KDP, it lets you preview it beforehand, which love that. So I previewed it and some of my items were not lined up. They were outside of the margins. They were going to get cut off when they got printed. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go in, I'm going to fix this, and then resubmit everything. I don't know what the heck happened, but I could not get my crossword puzzles to even show up. And I redid it 3 or 4 times. So at that point, obviously I'm frustrated and I just gave up. And that's okay. That is perfectly okay that I said, okay, I'm just not gonna do this. There's clearly something that doesn't want me to do this, so I'm just gonna move on. Believe me when I say I have plenty of other things that I want to be working on. But I will put the link for the Valentine's word search down in the description so you can go check it out. So this weekend I used Creative Fabrica. I love Creative Fabrica. I went through my favorites and got rid of things that were holiday, seasonal, Christmas, Halloween. Got rid of all that stuff because I know when the seasons come around again, there's going to be plenty more new things that I'm going to want to use. So I got rid of all holiday seasonal. I got rid of any crossword and most of the word search because I know I can create them on BookBolt, and there was a lot. I'm telling you, there was over 900 items in my favorites, and I made it down to a little over 600, which makes me feel so much better. Some of the things I did save though, or keep on my favorites list because I want to explore it a little bit, because when you look at the picture, it didn't fully show me what exactly it was because it was multiple things in it. So I'm gonna do another pass through eventually, but I got rid of a lot of holiday stuff, just a lot of things that I knew I wouldn't need, a lot of things that were dated for 2025 that I definitely did not need anymore. This year to me is a lot about getting rid of things. Not necessarily physical things. I know I need to do that. But more digital things. I'm tired of the clutter of my digital things. My YouTube watch later, my Facebook and Instagram saved. I want to go through and get rid of these things, get it off the lists, especially if it's things that I don't really need. I'm really, really tired of all the clutter, physical and digital. I have quite a few projects in the works right now. My next project is doing St. Patrick's Day cups. I also released 6 Valentine's Day cups. They are super cute. They are both the mushy type Valentine's, and then there is actually also anti-Valentine's, which I actually kind of like those. So I will put that link down in the description as well, so you guys can go check those out. I have a lot of products planned for this year, and I'm trying to also stay more organized with it and not try and focus on so much at once, because I know how my brain works. But the next thing I'm working on is St. Patrick's Day cups. I only have, I believe, 3 designs right now, but I'm going to go back through and see what else I can find. I'm not going to do a big, giant release of St. Patrick's Day cups. It's just not that big of a holiday to me. Something like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day especially, Christmas, those are bigger holidays that I want to do a bigger cup release for. I also did release a digital planner. I want to take this weekend to edit that. I don't fully like how it's set up, so I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna fix that. And I have to set up a whole new PayPal for my business, which kind of sucks because I can't log into that one. But also, I'm looking at it as, obviously we're down here in North Carolina, we're not in Maine anymore. A lot of things are kind of getting left in Maine almost. A lot of my life is left in Maine, and I'm starting a new life down in North Carolina, and old things have to go. And that's okay, because my PayPal, my business PayPal, was actually attached to a previous business that I had, and I no longer have that business. So this is a chance to start over again, kind of. It's not like I'm fully restarting my business, just the PayPal part. So once I get that PayPal all set up, then I can go in and add that payment method and kind of start selling more digital products. My main focus this year is more physical books versus digital, but I got looking at how extensive a planner can be to do in physical form in the way that I want to do it. And it's a lot. It's not cheap either. I feel like I had more to say, but I don't know. I did learn a lot with doing the crossword puzzle. I know more now how I want things positioned, how I want things to look. BookBold has been a huge, huge help with that. I will definitely continue to use BookBolt for that, for word searches, for crosswords, for mazes, for a lot of things. I use it a lot for formatting, which is really, really nice. Also for doing covers as well. But I definitely learned a lot with doing the crosswords about what to do, what not to do. So not being able to publish the Valentine's Day crossword is not a total loss. I don't consider it a loss. I consider that I learned quite a bit, which I'll take that and apply it to if I do decide to do another crossword, which I did have fun with that. I really did. It's fun to create crossword puzzles, word searches. I haven't done mazes yet. Maybe I'll get into that around fall time. But I kind of have my next, at least until March, kind of mapped out because I want to use my time more wisely. I want to use my weekends more wisely. And I'm only focusing on maybe 1 or 2 things on the weekend to focus on versus I'm doing a million things and I feel like I'm spreading myself too thin. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to focus on 1 thing or maybe 2 things and focus on that for that time frame that I have. But that is the video. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to say and I can't remember, but I always feel like I'm forgetting something. So follow along on this journey. I have so much more planned for this year that I'm really excited for, especially product wise. I have one very big project that I'm going to be working on soon that is very, very near and dear to my heart. And I'm looking forward to getting to work on that and taking you guys with me along on the process. Still trying to figure out how to end these videos, but I will figure that out like I'm figuring out everything else along the way.